Hello everybody. I was going to install my horns, but I decided to make my car 12 volt, so I would have to do some uh, put some resistors in here. And I said, okay, well, there's nowhere to put them but outside the horn. There was no room to put any of them, so I decided, these horns right here, I see them on eBay all day long, and they average from $99 to $140. And the only problem, they're in Turkey. You have a problem, with the shipping. I have no idea. So, I took the gamble. I bought the cheapest ones I could find. They were $98. Well, the tax was $108. It was free shipping. Just got them today. They look almost identical in size. I measured them. This is a bit bigger by maybe a 16th or a little bit over a 16th inch. These weigh, let me weigh one of these, and it's 2 pounds 13 ounces, and the original ones are 3 pounds 6 ounces. So a little bit more, but they have a transformer, and that's why they make them so heavy. So they're probably more modern stuff in there. Yeah, these are the same weight. Let's see if this one's the same weight too. Yeah, it's the same weight for both these and both these. So what I'm going to do is in the next video, I'm going to take them apart and compare them. Of course, you got 60-year-old technology versus newer stuff. I just wanted to have safety. I mean, I want the horns to work. These capacitors in here are kind of like oil, or they're filled with, like, I think like a wax, and what they do, they break down. There's a video just recently with Garage Time, and he was messing around with his, and I said, I'm kind of have the same problem, so I said, what, I'm screwed. I'm just going to buy these horns, try it, and what I'm going to do is I'll strip this chrome, at least sandblast it, and I'm going to paint them. I'll put the correct emblems on there. These are not the correct. I just happened to get these, and I found out the correct ones are a little bit different. They have a little wave in there. But so these are probably end up selling. They're good, but they just need those capacitors, and I can't find them. I looked all over the internet for them, and I ain't tired of screwing around looking for that stuff. And I know these radio guys that work on classic radios. They probably know a place to get the capacitors, but I don't want to fool around with it. You spend hundreds of dollars and driving around looking for it. I mean, these were only $108 total. So I'm going to use them. I'm going to take them apart, take a good look at them first. Of course, I'm going to clean these up. I'm going to, get rid of the chrome, paint them, and make them look like the original. The only thing I see different so far is the way the screws are in here. There's nuts in the back, and these are threaded in there. So what I might do is thread them to fit this same size here if they are smaller. And this little part in here, this is bigger here inside, and this one is a smaller size, a different pitch. And both of these are the same, but I hooked them up to a battery, and they seem to be different pitch. One's a little bit deeper and one's a little bit higher, and I forgot which side is deeper and which side is lower. I think the higher side's on the driver's side. I'm not too sure. But what I'll do is I'll take it apart and take a look. I'll film it as I go, and this is what you look for on eBay, and there's quite a bit of them. There's 3 or 4 sellers selling this, and so far I like them. I mean, you can't beat the price. There's a company just by Pasadena are selling replicas that look like these. They want $800 a pair. I think that's ridiculous. I have a feeling it's these, and what they did is paint them and make them look like these. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to paint them and make them look like these for a fraction of the cost, and I don't have to screw around anymore. I'm working on my odometers and stuff like that. I'm trying to get those all dialed in. So just want to let you know, this is a test I'm going to do. Next video, I'll take it apart and show it to you. I appreciate your time, and God bless.